Okay, we should be here, right? I think so. Check mic 2 1 2. Either Mike or Mike. Either Mike or myself is going to be a bit loud. I'm going to figure out which one that is as soon as we get started. Thank you guys for being here. And thank you everyone that was here for what did not happen last night. Okay. Let's go. Oh, hi, Dr. Chow. Yo. I'm really happy that you're here. Can you do me a favor? Tell me if Mike is super loud or if my mic is super loud. One is going to probably be the case.
Thank you. No, I put on the real.
This is a good one. This is a good
this
one.
is a good
this
one?
This is my favorite song, okay? Trust me.
It's just new music from 2 Chainz?
Yeah, you guessed it.
Colossus! All right, have one with me. Welcome to Redbar. Here's our first one. Whoa.
They asked me where the roof thing seen. Yesterday when
Mitch on demand. You guys, how does Redbar sound? Is he too loud?
everything I do is real big. Colossus.
New 2 Chainz.
Everything I do is real. Colossus.
Everybody listening to Colossus. It's a big hit.
Everything I do is real.
Colossus!
Louis bag, Prada bag, body bag, kinda sad. Smoke some gas, pour a drink, try to laugh. That's my
If you like my show, this is what I did here. So this is, of course, I'm real into this space travel shit.
Thank you,
Real
Mr.
into
Trout.
these drones over Jersey. Like, I can't get enough. I really hope these UFIs, these UFOs, I really hope this shit is real because I am obsessed with this crap. Occupy Mars. This was, if you could see, can you see there's like a black cutout here on my shirt? Can you see that? So I bought this Occupy Mars shirt. It was too thin. It was too cheap. The collar was too thin, so I cut it out and I glued it to a nicer shirt. What do you think of that?
wanna drink my keys.
One more.
Foster. Everything I do is real.
Welcome to Redbar. Song's pretty whack.
Everything I do is
Real Colossus. This is not the vibe I wanted. I thought Colossus was more upbeat. Didn't you guys think the hit song Colossus by 2 Chainz was a little more upbeat than that? Drear, man.
Here, how about this song?
Shit is drear.
Baby girl.
We met up for a drink. We got along as two.
This is going to be our third drink and our final drink before the program starts.
You asked, what should we do? You asked me, can you dance? I looked at him and smiled.
Okay, hi guys. Welcome. David Hader, are you totally insane? I would pose the same question to you. Let's all keep it really calm and nice this evening. David Hader, you can go find somewhere else to hate yourself and other people. You're not welcome here, so please leave. Thank you very much.
We're just waiting for it to drop. I know it's...
But I want to feel alive.
Welcome to Redbar.
I got a crush.
This is also dreary to me. Welcome to Redbar. Smoke machine. Cheers.
Rush.
All right, I think we're ready. Wow, I feel incredible. I feel Colossus. Welcome to Redbar. That's a lot at the beginning of this show.
That's the song from the Baby Girl Club scene.
Oh, of course, Baby Girl. We watched Baby Girl. Cut that music so I could reset over here. Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman. How gross. Did everybody see Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman? We've been
Thank
going
you,
to the
Elliot Hall.
theater quite a bit. And we've got a preferred theater in town that we always go to. We're not going to tell you the name.
Thank you, Mitch on demand. You're
it's
low-key
one of
like my
our
new favorite
favorite
person.
Theaters.
What's up,
Oh,
Res
look at this.
TV?
This is really the vibe, huh? One of our favorite theater. It's one of our favorite theaters, and we go all the time. We've never gone to another theater because this one theater that we go to is so good. There's never anybody there. We still buy the 3 seats and the 5 bags, but there's never anybody there, and it's very private. And once you're sitting down, you can't see anybody else. They've designed it in such a nice way. We've even bought out the whole row a couple times so that we have total privacy. You could do whatever you want there, and but you can't see the people in front of you. You can't see the people in back. We always go. Well, for some reason, we decided to see Baby Girl, the Nicole Kidman movie, where this was really, really freaky for them to do this with Nicole Kidman. It's a movie about 98-year-old.
I feel like everything is creepy with Nicole Kidman, straight up.
Girl
Like,
boss of a big,
you know what I'm saying?
important company, and she has this new intern who's this like 17-year-old guy, and not a hot guy either. And they fall into a sexual relationship with each other, and then the whole movie is this very warped, disturbing, creepy S&M type. You know, she's on all four. It was very embarrassing. It was like very degrading.
Hi,
She
Angela.
debased
I love you.
herself in this film. Well, anyway, we saw this film in 2 separate theaters.
You like the
Because when we
Tigers, Chick
arrived
Socket?
at Harkins, which is my enemy theater. It's been my enemy theater for a long time. There's a Harkins movie theater in the mall in Scottsdale, the Scottsdale Fashion Square, the biggest mall in America. And I know of this Harkins Theater in the Scottsdale Fashion Square because it's one of the very few bathrooms in the whole mall. This giant mall, this Mall of America, only has 2 or 3 bathrooms, and the Harkins Theater one is one of the main bathrooms. And all 3 times I've been there, I've had to walk out immediately like this because there's a grown man, somewhere or within the bathroom going bathroom bad, stinking the room up with his hot air. You've heard me go off on this. You've heard my thoughts on this. That I find it.
It's so much better without the echo.
To do a Denny in a bathroom. So every time I've gone to this Harkins Theater bathroom, I've had to immediately run out and go, "Ooh, it's hot, Jules."
Yes, Mitch.
And
I
we
feel
go
like we
all the
should
way
do
to the other
breathing
side of the
almost.
mall,
Like, hold on, I'll tell you.
you know, to take a 2-second tinkle. So I should have known Harkins was bad because when we went to this other Harkins Theater to see Baby Girl, we walk in. The movie's right about to start. We were a little late. We walk in. This was not like the theaters we were used to. There was 0 privacy. It was regular movie seats. It was like seats in a baseball game. There's a guy right here. I mean, really shoulder to shoulder. And it was so, we haven't been to one without the privacy and the big seats in so long. There were people right there. There were people here. And you could see them all. And the screen was so bright. It lit up the whole room. And you could see your fellow man 2 seats away. You could see this guy here. Oh, I sat down. I was going nuts. I was so anxious. I couldn't get situated. And the opening scene of Baby Girl, spoiler alert, is Nicole Kidman on her hands and knees. Was she on her hands and knees?
I think she was on her belly on the floor.
On her belly on the floor, grinding her and masturbating. And I'm looking around and I'm seeing the guy's eyes 3 seats away. I'm seeing the person in front of me.
One second. I gotta ask you guys a
just
question
as well lit
because
as
this
I
is
am
important.
today.
How old is Nicole Kidman? She has to be. Let's think about this. Somebody can Google it if they can. She has to be 70s. I mean, I will say that she looks amazing, but how? Do you know what I'm saying? I recently watched something that I wouldn't recommend. It was kind of weird. 0 Day with Robert De Niro. And it's very weird. Like, obviously, I'm not super privy to how they do movies and like what they can do, but there's certainly scenes that there has to be a body double because you see him walking and he walks like a very old man. Great, he's a old gentleman, right? He's an older gentleman. But there were scenes where it looked like he was like, you know, him back in Casino or something, the way he was walking. But then there are other scenes where you can see that that's like him, right? But Nicole Kidman, how is her skin so amazing? How is like and her body too? I mean, I don't know if they do tricks and stuff like this. I didn't see the movie he's talking about now, but there was one with Zac Efron. I didn't watch the whole thing. I think it was called Love Affair. But I was just like, wow, she has to be 75. So it's very interesting, the scene he's talking about, and I definitely have zero interest in watching it. But yeah, how old is Nicole Kidman? Asking for a friend.
Everybody is well lit, and I go, I don't think I can't. And I made Jules leave. We bought 3 seats at Harkins. It was too embarrassing, and I go, we can't sit and watch sex scenes with these people. Can't watch sex scenes with these people. And she agreed. We got, sorry, I almost spilled the fish. We got out, we got into the car, and we went all the way across town to our old theater and rebought tickets for Baby Girl again, and we watch it, and it was bad. But that was the song from Baby Girl. We've seen every Oscar movie. We're huge Oscar buffs, of course.
We still have to see the Bob Dylan one and Conclave.
I'm going back to New York City. I do
Hi,
believe
number one
I
Josh
had
Denny fan.
enough.
Oh my God,
Thank you.
Oscar goes too.
Well, yeah, of course. It is Oscar season, and not only do we have the On Cinema Oscar special, which
My
I
favorite
can't wait,
moment
but
of
I
the year.
watched that the day after. Sorry, Tim. I'm not
Really,
missing the
Angela?
Oscars to watch Tim Heidecker's
Why do I feel like
Oscar
she's so
special,
much
but I
older?
do watch it the day after. That is
Good
one of
for
those
her, I
things.
guess.
That's like Denny. On Cinema is like Denny, or On Cinema is like Ethan Klein. If you've watched it all, oh, it's heaven. It is heaven. If you've watched it all, it's heaven. If you haven't seen any of it, that's a lot to catch up on. It's a lot to fill you in on. But that On Cinema by Tim Heidecker and
You guys, is Mike
Greg
cosplaying
Turkington
as
is
Elon Musk here, like in the
beautiful.
beginning?
This,
I know he
season, of course,
changes.
takes place at
But is he
Movie
being
House,
Elon
of course,
here?
People
You know
Under
what I'm
the Stairs
saying?
House, and we've loved every second of it. We think it's a hit season, and we can't wait for the Oscar special to see how it all wraps up. But we also have the real Oscars. Ooh, and for all you buffs out there, who do you think is gonna win? I think it's gonna be Conclave. Is that the right thing? That's the one we didn't see.
I still want to though.
We've seen them all, though, and we loved, I'll tell you what we loved the most. The Machinist. What
The
was it called?
Machinist.
The Brutalist.
Oh yeah, no, I was like, isn't Machinist
We
a few
love-
years ago
You're
with
rooting for the
Brutalist.
Brutalist over
what's his name?
the
Substance? Yes, I am. Substance is a joke.
Wow.
Compared to Brutalist,
Yeah.
Substance I'm almost sick of because Mubi. I don't know if you've seen Mubi all over Instagram. They keep with her. They won't stop. Demi Moore won't stop with her speeches, and you're not getting another movie. But you weren't even good. You're just in it.
She was
Anybody
great.
could have played that part, but I love the Substance more than anything. I don't need
What
it
about
to win.
Honora? You rooting for-
Honora. During Honora, I was watching Honora. I hate the Polish girl. She was disgusting. The lead in Honora. Every time there's a movie, I go, couldn't they have cast a hot girl? If I got to look at her all the whole movie, can't you be a little bit more attractive? So Honora, more like I'm snoring.
What about Wicked? What about Ariana and Cynthia? Are you rooting for them to get their Oscars?
I'll tell you this: Wicked. Hated the film and everything it stands for, because going into Wicked, you had Cynthia Marino. And you had Ariana Grande, who's disgustingly, I mean, really, the how Ariana Grande has turned into this thing, absolutely disgusting. I can't say enough bad things about her. And I thought I hated black.
Wait, real quick,
bald
especially the guys in the
Cynthia,
chat. I want to
right?
know
Yes.
I was
what you guys think
completely
about
wrong.
Ariana Grande. So, for me, I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. I think she's a great singer, right? I don't know. I can't think of any of her songs. But I watch a lot of random stuff, obviously. I think a lot of you guys know that. and there's a girl that you can tell is telling the truth. I guess she was a Nickelodeon kid. There's two girls actually, and one is, she wrote a book called I don't want to say her name wrong. It's McTurdy. She wrote a book called I'm Happy My Mother Is Dead. Blonde hair, really cute girl. In the last 2 years, she was also a Nickelodeon kid. She would talk about how rude and mean Ariana Grande was to her. Ariana, whatever it is. Like back then, like she's always been a mean girl, and you can kind of see it. And then there's weird stuff. Like I think people have died at like 3 or 4 of her concerts, or there's been some kind of crazy thing where like more than one person has died at concerts of hers. And then she has like this little Black Widow element too. Hasn't she dated like 2 or 3 guys that died very young? I don't know. I don't get a good vibe about her. I definitely wasn't feeling like I wanted to watch Wicked. It looks like it's probably visually very generous and cool, like, but yeah, I don't know. Did you guys see it? Is it worth it?
Remember this interview? Everyone was mocking it. She goes, "That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted." And we all mocked her. Thought, no, she's actually very cool and funny. She actually is very cool and funny, that black bald-headed woman. But the movie was terrible. The color, we didn't like the color, like all the buffs.
You're
We
going to
didn't
love
like the
this.
color.
Someone in the chat says, The Gorge ruled.
We loved Apple TV's The Gorge. We loved it. That's my favorite movie of the year.
You
Anna
loved The
Taylor-Joy, The Gorge. Oh, we loved it. Miles Teller. Drumline. We loved The Gorge. The Gorge made sense. That was finally a movie that made sense and didn't have a bunch of holes and mystery to it. I love The Gorge, and I love the Hollow People. Yeah, I saw The Gorge. Saw The Gorge 3 times. I saw The Gorge 3 times. And I saw Wicked once. I hated Wicked. Wicked is crap.
Kush King.
No, I understand. No, I don't understand.
Why don't you try to do...
Oh, God. This whole movie, I was going, Jules,
Lock him
let's wrap
up.
it up. And she goes, no, wait till you hear this dissolving mystery song at the end. Enchanted Mystery or whatever. Oh,
Did you guys
was
hear
it
the new
loud?
Andrew
I had to hold
Tate
my
stuff?
ears started bleeding. She was screaming and screaming and screaming.
Me? Oh, no.
No, the woman singing. This color grade was awful.
Yo,
it was
Kush
blown
King.
out. I can't believe they did that to my Oz colors. And this is coming from one of the biggest Oz heads you've ever seen. I mean, I've seen The Wizard of Oz like 2 times. So I'm huge in Oz. Hated Wicked. I hate the songs. I mean, I really despised everything that was going on. Of course. But I love Cynthia Rodrigo, and she's actually very funny, although she's a little conceited, and she thinks she should sweep, and she thinks she should win. Even Ariana fucking hates that black bitch right now, but I hate it even more. I'll tell you
What
what
did you
I
think
hated
of Companion, they're asking?
Companion. What? Oh, I hated Companion. I hated Companion. God, did they really? That's the movie with the robot girl. Of course, you're not supposed to know that till the end of the movie, of course. But
It's pretty obvious.
it wasn't obvious to me. That was a hard to understand movie to me. That was a thinker. I had to watch that one. Actually, I saw 6 times. Now, Companion was crap. I mean, they could have done so much with that movie. Movies could be real out of touch these days. I mean, you can't do half the comedy.
Oh, yeah, I need to
that
pause
I
this for a
loved as
second,
child
guys.
in
Okay.
movies anymore. I mean,
1 second.
they really can barely show anything. Movies are so woke and
Okay, so in honor of something that we love here, if you're new, respect Brother Hart. So this, if you guys don't know, it was an episode that Redbar did. I want to say 2 years ago. You guys will help me out with this. Number one, Josh Denny fan will know. It was about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. I forget if he wrote Andrew Tate like on a DM or if Andrew Tate wrote Mike. It's like one of my favorite things in the world. Andrew Tate responds to Mike David and says, RB heart emoji. Respect brother heart. So good. Apparently he flew to Florida. Andrew Tate flew to Florida today and they arrested him. He was on a private plane, or yesterday. Maybe it was yesterday. I'm not sure. Candace Owens covered it today. So he flies to Florida on a private plane, and they stop the plane on the tarmac in Florida and arrest him. So it's really interesting to me how Candace Owens is like super into Andrew Tate. Like, I think they're like best friends or something, but she was really standing up for him, and he was saying some funny stuff. There's a new Candace Owens episode if you want to look. He's on it. He's like, they know that I could do this and I could do that and I'm so powerful. You know, sometimes he just sounds so ridiculous, but I don't know him. I've never met him, but I don't not respect Brother Hart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's back in the States, but I think he's stuck in Florida.
Bullshit now. It's basically just trans this, a trans guy. And that leads me to Selena Gomez's movie. What is it called?
Amelia Perez.
Amelia Perez. Oh, God, that movie touched my heart. It's a trans person who actually got in a lot of trouble there. But thank God we've got these executive orders to have these people killed. So, yes, I'm excited for the Oscars, and I have a lot of hope for the Oscars. I really hope my movie, The Mentalist, wins. The Brutalist takes it home. That was definitely the best movie ever probably made. I'm not kidding about that. And then I want Substance to win second place, of course. And what else is in the films or in the Oscar?
I liked Nora, but I know that
Nora,
that
oh
maybe
please!
is a
When I
girl's
was watching
movie.
Nora, I go, if
Sorry.
I had to see this movie again, I'd kill myself. When I was sitting there, you know how long it was? They did like a whole hour of her screaming and crying. It's like over a fucking nasty fucking stripper. So I hated that. Okay, anyway, that's Oscar talk, and we'll see you there tomorrow
We'll do
night.
Severance and Lotus talk later.
We'll do Severance.
I love White Lotus.
Cinema, and by the way,
I can't wait to see the next
cinema's never
episode
been
of
better. Cinema's
Severance.
great right now.
I mean,
there's a
season.
lot of great stuff out there, and The Gorge was proof of that. Apple TV's Gorge. Watch Gorge. I loved Gorge. All the action and romance. Oh, God, I look really gross today. You know what? I came up with a new nickname for myself on the show. Of course, there's Dark Micah. And then my second nickname is Esteban.
Don't talk so much about what you do.
That's also my new
the
favorite thing.
original
Don't talk so
Esteban.
much about what
He
you
copied
do.
Esteban from
Copied.
you.
Ethan Klein has been copying me. We've got him today. We've got all your favorites. And boy, is everyone in trouble. Oh! Really, 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 really. You know, we're living in a time right now where scams is king. You could lie. You're lying every day. You're lying. It really is. It was a lot to go through. It was a lot to overcome. I mean, the new year started. A lot of bad stuff happened. A lot of bad guys. Logan Paul. A lot of bad guys are rising. A lot of bad guys are rising to power. Tony Hinchcliffe, Joe Rogan. These are enemies, you know, that I've had for life. These are my lifelong enemies, and I'm watching my enemies get rich. I'm watching my enemies shake hands with the government and be basically elected officials. You know, Joe Rogan is basically part of the government.
Hi, Lizard
So
Scars.
it was very tough. It was very tough for me to watch this. Very tough for me to see what this world has become. I'm
Or
sure
should I
many of you
say,
are sick to your stomachs out
Mr.
there.
Scars?
You know, there was a time where if you did a crypto meme coin rug pull, and stole a bunch of money from people, you stole 1.3 million from people, everybody would hate you. Now, thanks to Dave Portnoy, doing a rug pull on a
100%,
coin is
Dr.
now
Chow. I
just
agree with you.
fun gambling That is
But you'll
legal.
see
That
how
is legal.
these kinds of things turn around
We're
energetically.
watching, yeah, like a lot of that
What
stuff.
goes up must come down,
there's
that
a
kind of
lot of
thing.
new
That's why
things that have
self-mastery is in the
we're
middle.
gonna
You
have
want to
to sort-
stay
I
at
didn't even
point
know where
zero.
to-
Not too
how
much,
to
not
do
too
it,
little,
really.
right in the
Yeah,
middle.
a lot of stuff changed very quickly. Not talking about politics, of course. I'm on. I couldn't be happier about that kind of crap. But as far as people, it used to be person told a lie, everybody knew it, everybody would hate that person for life. Now it's you could just lie and everybody goes, well, it's a lie. We love them. And so it's very difficult to figure that out. But we've figured it out. And oh boy, we're going to have a lot of fun. There's a lot of people that you could really, Redbar used to be very mean. Remember, Redbar used to be mean, and there was a time, I keep talking to her about this. Remember there was a time where there weren't shows that just
I want to talk about
made
that,
fun of people
actually.
or went after people or exposed
So
people
Mr.
and
Chow is
spent all
here.
day talking.
Sam Bibley. So that was on the podcast I did with Mr. Chow and Little Mer. Finally got this right. So they brought on Mr. Chow. Do you want to explain that part? So they brought on Mr. Kill Everything. I had never. You know what I realized after we finished, by the way, that Redbar covered him one time. If I am not mistaken, and I don't believe I am, he drinks quite a bit sometimes when he does his live streams, right? And Mike played, maybe a year ago, Mr. Kill Everything watching Redbar. Do you guys remember this? A couple of you might. And I was like, who is this drunk dude, like, in this dark room trying to figure out who Mike is? I'm pretty sure they're the same person. Yeah, I don't know. That just was a random thing, I think, that happened. I hadn't heard of him before, like, cognizantly in my mind. And then I remembered later, I was like, I think, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. Ooh, balloons, how'd you do that? If I'm wrong, I apologize, obviously, to him. But doesn't he have the propensity to get a little bit drunk sometimes and angry? And there was, and he covered Redbar like, who is this Redbar guy? Huh? Like he was like kind of grunting. I'm 99% sure it's the same dude. No shade, I'm not judging. But yeah, I didn't really speak to him, Sam Bibley. It was just kind of popped on.
Talking about the same guy. That was very unique to Redbar. In fact, people hated that. People said, I can't believe what a show that talks about. Remember all this? Now it seems like that's almost what every show is. It's like that's what everybody does. And it seems like I'm actually now one of the nicer people on this planet. One of the most, kind people out of all the people that exist now. And I just can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Thank you, Kush King.
Started podcasting in 2003 before podcasting.
Yeah, he
was
seems like a
invented.
good dude. I do not know
And
him.
I
I
started
just think there was a
picking on
funny
people
clip from
and
a long
doing
time.
a show about picking on people and harassing people and making fun of people. I never thought
Number one Josh
this
Denny
would be
fan has
what
that there?
most shows do. So now, as
Why? Why didn't you
contrarian,
tell me?
like Anna, of course, from Red Scare, I have
Stop
to
talking
find
so much
the
about what you
contrarian
do.
angle to all this, and I think I have. I think we have, and I'm glad that
Don't talk so much about what you do.
my husband passed away. I'm glad that he passed away because it gave me
Okay, so I think I might be right.
Fields, of course. That's what we should name this guy. By the way, my dog died, and I got this instead.
He looks really cute.
I
and
actually didn't see
actually
this guy.
Really connected with him. And
Yeah.
do not worry.
Is
we
he a
have huge
beta
tank
fish or
with
a
ton
goldfish?
of
Oh,
more
yeah.
plants,
This
just in case you're
pissed
like,
me the
oh.
fuck off. I go to the pet store. I wanted to buy a giant fish. Did you know?
It's
the
a
only
red
fish
fish,
you
right?
can put in a bowl now is, what is this called?
A beta.
Beta.
Yeah, it's a
the year
beta
of the beta.
fish.
Remember Generation Beta?
Right, a beta. So
I love
my
beta
husband dies,
fishes.
and now I have a beta fish. We decorated his tank very Severance-y. But she loves Severance.
You love it too.
I fall
I
asleep
love
every
this fish, you
Severance,
guys.
and
This
I don't
makes me so
understand why
happy.
everybody thinks this show is so great. But this is a Severance-based fish bowl design, and don't worry about a 100-gallon tank to put them in.
I was just
because
gonna
God
say that.
forbid
You
he doesn't
guys-
have enough space.
You guys,
It's okay
you have
for
no
him to
idea. I
be
was
in a-
just going to say that. I was like, I'm going to email Mike because people think that betas can be in these bowls and they can survive, but it's much better to have them in at least a 10-gallon tank. I've had betas my whole life. At least a 10-gallon tank with filter and water. Beta fishes actually have hide and seek behavior. And if they don't have enough room, like a little bowl like that, it's not good for them. So I'm glad that he just brought him in for that, because I was literally going to be like, I have to email Mike and like tell him to get at least a 10-gallon tank with a filter, because he'll live much longer and be much happier.
Cup for 2 months. at the
And
pet
real
store, but
plants,
God
real
forbid
plants
he's
in the
this bowl.
fish tank.
I will keep this. I will cherish
It increases
this
the oxygen
for
in
the
the
rest
water.
of my life. I will not let another pet go. Okay?
He looks so cute right now. I was staring in his eyes this morning for
He loves
25
me.
minutes.
I have a huge connection to this fish. All right, I want to do
Beta
some
fishes,
physical
you can.
media.
I used to have a
right
few
now
for
in a
years.
world
You can like go to the
filled
tank and they'll
filled
come
with
up to your
deceit and
fingers like once
AI.
they're comfortable.
And all this crap. It's really it's unfair for a person like me to have to go. What am I? 34 years old. 30 years one way and then have to change. This is how Bill Burr got so messed up. Because I don't use Chat GPT. I don't use any of the AI tools. I'm really mad that my phone has been taken over with the AI and it's rewriting all my emails and it's basically deciding what it wants to do on its own. So in this world of AI and all this automated stuff, I thought it would be nice to bring some physical media back into the podcasting space. And do we have some physical media background? I got some physical media I'd like to show you right now in a segment we call Physical Media. There it goes. She'll find something. No, don't.
Kolya, big
Thank
ups,
you.
big ups. Kolya's
Physical
in the house. I
media
love
here
you.
on Redbar. Now, I need a real song. A nice,
sorry,
happy song. Come on. Happiness.
Privyet,
Thank you
privyet,
so much. You can turn that
privyet.
up all the
Right?
way.
Hello in Russian. Privyet.
Thank you.
Privyet.
Mac DeMarco.
This is my background.
I know I'm
This
close,
was,
Kolya.
so many of you sent some of the amazing drawings while we were gone. This was from Zaire. Have you seen this psycho Zaire?
Love him.
Zair. I thought this guy hated my guts.
No way.
But
He's
I
the
guess
best.
he's.
Kolya,
what
I
did you
just
say,
gave you a
Jules? He's been drawing a
present.
picture every day.
Kolya, write
that we've been
something.
gone
Can you
in
see your
Redbar's
present?
absence. And these were two of my favorites here. Can we see these? I hope these are big enough. I printed these on my new Canon selfie printer,
Kolya, write something so I can
which
see your
prints a
present.
dye
I want to see.
sublimation 4x6 photo on like photo paper. It's a very cool thing. Although
you
the
see the
borders
rent?
may be a little bit off. These are two of my favorites. Of course, this is Jelly Roll.
That's so good.
Scanning for candy, and this is our old friend Delete, this Chinese chink that we used to talk about on the show.
Yay!
Some
I'm
old
so
Red Bar
honored
lore.
too.
These are from
Luke
Zaire
Cassio.
Solomon. Thank you.
You weren't so funny
cherish
last night. You were
these.
quite rude.
Thank you, Zaire.
Hey Ashley, if it makes you feel better, I
Here's a
heckled
good one. It's
the
one of my
after
favorite
late
tweets
night guys.
while
Oh,
while
thank
we were
you.
gone.
And they
From
reacted
Sam
much.
Morrill. This came after the
Yeah, you're a little
Chiefs
shady.
lost
I thought you were
the
cool
Super
and
Bowl. Did you see
funny.
that display?
Yep.
They only showed Taylor once during
What's
the
up,
game.
Jim?
I couldn't believe this. What a disgrace. Taylor is definitely in her loser era. We are done with her for sure. This is from Sam Morril, comedian Sam Morril. You know this guy? He thinks he's Batman. He walks around. Big comic. He does a show with Mark Norman. This is what he tweeted during the Super Bowl. Look at this. Let me read this. If Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce break up, she's deaf gonna bring this up in a song. Can you believe? Fuck. This is what he wrote on Twitter. And guess what? The tweet is since been deleted. Sam Morril wrote this. Cut to the close. Look at this again. Read that for me, Jules.
If Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce break up, she's deaf. Gonna bring this up in a song.
She's definitely going to bring this up in a song. That's what Sam Morril I hope I don't have to explain this too much. He thought this was a cutting-edge tweet. He has since deleted this. We went to go print it out today. It was gone. Thank God.
Doesn't she write songs about like every guy she dates?
I like my
I mean,
Twitter.
I'm not a big
And after
Swiftie or
that, he's
anything,
gonna call
but
his tour
I
The
think I see what he's
Errors.
saying.
Oh my God. And then, Sam Morril is calling his comedy tour the Errors Tour, which, by the way, the Errors Tour is 2 years old. Era. He's doing Errors Tour, the Errors Tour. That's Sam Morril. That's his thinking. Guess what? Swifties have been calling the Errors Tour the Errors Tour for 2.5 years after the incident where Taylor couldn't hear one thing for 1 second. Okay? Sam Morril, you are fucking... Wait,
He's dead.
Oh, wait. I forgot. There's a new executive order. You could do death threats. Sam Morril, you're literally dead. Take it up with Trump. Take it up with Elon. Oh, this was good. And I got this.
With
This is a
Elon.
preview of something coming. Look at this. Do you know the person who did this? This is a painting. Someone made a painting of Jelly Roll hugging me. Remember, I've always said one of my biggest fantasies is for Jelly Roll. You know Jelly Roll Steven? What's his name? Jelly Roll's real name, Jason.
Jason.
Jelly Roll's
Jason.
real name.
What's the last name though? It's good.
I know,
Jelly
me
Roll,
too,
real
Koya.
name.
Jason Roll.
Jules is so funny.
Jason
And when she
Bradley
cusses,
DeFord.
like what she says,
Jason DeFord, Jelly
fucking
Roll.
hell.
He's, by the way,
Holy
on Ozempic
fuck, that
now,
makes me crack
and
up.
I hope that leads to him dying.
beloved chatter, I most like.
My biggest fantasy, because I've, tormented Jelly Roll on this show. I'm one of his only, what do they call that? Where you're against them. I'm one of his only...
Ops.
Sure. But my fantasy, Jelly Roll saw this video I made out of him. Jelly Roll commented on a Redbar video, and he wrote, hilarious, brother. Can't wait to meet you one day. Right? Something like that. So my biggest fantasy is for Jelly Roll to come up to me and go, I forgive you, brother. And we hug, right? Well, somebody painted that. Look at this beautiful painting. This is just a preview. See, here's his painting, and then on the Canon selfie printer, I blew this. So here it is. This real painting will be here. Do you know who did this, Jules? I didn't write his name.
Oh,
here.
let me see.
If you could find his name. But I can't wait for this to be here. This is an oil painting of Jelly Roll giving me that big hug that I've been yearning for.
Rory Paints.
Rory Paints. I love that name. Rory Scoil. Thank you. More physical media here, Jules. This is good. Look at this. We've been studying photography now. My wife and I have been studying photography. I've been getting into this Ectochrome E100 Kodak film. And I've got the Contax T2. I've got the Contax T3. And these are some photos I shot
Josh
on the
Pittman.
Contax T3 I wanted to share with you. I couldn't believe this. We were driving downtown Tucson.
Oh my
and we
gosh,
saw
are you
this. Look at that.
okay? How did that
It's a bunch of old
happen?
ladies protesting Elon Musk. We couldn't believe it. So they have what's called Elon derangement syndrome.
What are they doing?
So look at this. Jules was across the street with a 50 millimeter lens and took this picture and cut to this. Look at this. There's me on the street, crouching down, taking pictures of the old ladies with my Contax T3 with Ectochrome E100 by Kodak. And then the pictures came out like this. These are great. These just came in this morning from the lab, developed. And these are my pictures of the ladies. I love this Ectochrome E100. Didn't that come out good? And I was like, you fucking bitches, you will die. And here is me, proof. There's me. Jules was across the street, took the picture of me. Can everyone see that? Is everyone
You look
proud of me
really
for...
cute.
Can you believe I do this?
We're proud of you for your new hobby.
Thank you. Wait till you see. My photos are very nice. All 120 millimeter digital. Oh, here's another one. There's a physical media here. What is his name?
H. Foley.
H. Foley. This is the guy from the Are You Garbage podcast. You know, he was one of the first people to start using the weight loss drug Ozempic. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like it's going well. More on this later. This is a recent photo of H. Cut to that close-up real quick. Look at him. And we're going to show you what's happening. He hasn't lost an ounce. And he's actually gotten much uglier. I don't remember his hair being gray. He had beautiful chocolate brown hair. He looked gorgeous before he started taking Ozempic. This is him now. What a disgrace. I can't stand him. All right. Physical media. Couple more here. Couple more. They caught Josh Denny. Denim Denny, they're calling him now. Where was this from? Denny went and did some stand-up finally?
Yep.
Where was this?
The End.
The End, of course, the only place that books him. And look at this. I am wearing orange for the Bebas death, which, I don't know. Those Bebas.
Hey. What about
Denim Denny?
butthead death?
I've been crying all day about the Bebas death, and Jules said,
What about the butthead death?
No. This is
Someone had to
denim.
have said
Look at this.
that.
Denim Denny. He wore all denim. This is one of my favorite pictures of the month there. Denim Denny. Great. Okay, I got a couple more, just two more here.
I just want to say, because I don't want to forget it. Do you guys remember when Jules made a joke? This was when Redbar was gone for almost a year. So I guess it was 2 years ago. And they came back. It was like one of the first episodes they're back. And Jules had a joke and she goes, guys, Mike didn't groom me. He manscaped me. I don't know why that popped in my head. Do you guys remember that, though? It cracked me up.
Do you know who this is? We're not going to tell you. This is a sneak peek of something coming up. Boy, have we got a story for you about a new generation of comedians. You know, comedians right now, they're so old. Every comedian is like 40, 50, 60. Jules and I
old, Mike.
Shouldn't there be like a new group of comedians coming in, a younger generation? There is. We will introduce you to Connor Wood. And wait till you see what we found out about him. And it actually has something to do with a comic that we all know and love very well. This is a huge story coming up today that no one else has, only us. It's going to go viral. It's going to be huge. Connor Wood. Remember, these are all available for purchase on our store. And last but not least, this was great. This is from the Kill Tony subreddit. Somebody ran into Tony on the train. I don't know why Tony's taking the train. They got him.
It was at the
They caught him.
airport.
Oh, the airport. This
Yeah.
is the Denver airport. Must be.
Something like that.
They caught Tony. Look at his little shoes there. And they caught him. They took a picture of him. It's everywhere. And I printed this. I've got this. So there it is. Physical media here on Redbar. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed that physical media break. We've got a lot of great stuff. I think I want to show one more thing before we raise the TV and get into it. This was a lot of people have sent me some very nice things. In fact, I've got a big list of thank yous for the end of the show. So if you've sent me something, just hang on there. You're going to get thanked at the end of the show. But there's a present that I think this is a good way to kick off the show. A lot of people go, Mike's changed. Mike's probably pretty uptight now. Well, let's just see. This was a gift. Do we know who got me this? It's the bank, Jules. It should be under the bank. Tell them who got me this gift because this one's good. And I bet they didn't think I would show this.
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Okay.
That's all I got. It's from Jeremy.
Put on some real gangsta music. Wait, put on, isn't there a Kanye song with the N-word in it? Big N-word song. You got any N-word music?
Oh my gosh, she's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip past this.
People are up in arms. You know, because it doesn't look exact. Rethink what I'm doing. Figure this thing out. Anything to not have my comments look like that. But these guys just keep going. They keep going. Ha ha ha. Okay, we're trying to pull them up here. It'll just be a second. There we go. Shane on SNL, and he did one of these little promos. This was brutal.
Whoa. I gotta talk to you guys about something.
So we can see that. Is that clear?
It's pretty.
First of all, so this is part of the part I saw live on Saturday. I don't want to say anything derogatory because I do not know her, but Shane Gillis's girlfriend, oof. Maybe it was just a bad first impression. Also, I didn't really know who Shane Gillis was. Like, I've heard the name, but I didn't know exactly who he was. You guys, he's the guy with that brutal, I don't even know what kind of mustache you call that. You guys can write it in the chat. I know what it reminds me of. What kind of look is that? I do not understand men that have, like, I saw this guy in an interview and it was like, I don't even know what this is called. Just one line of hair right here. It's not a goatee. It's something else. It's a thing in LA though. Like, guys have these like mustaches that come like this and they get real into it. Like, beard oil is involved. It's a whole thing. But their houses are disgusting. They don't have jobs. What is happening? Stop spending so much time on your facial hair, maybe.
Clear.
Okay. And here is Shane. This was his little promo. And boy, oh boy, what's her name here? The new cast member, the new feature player?
Jane Wickline, Nepo
Jane
baby.
Wickline? That's her name?
Yeah.
I had no idea. Jane Wickline. This is a girl. She's really the bottom of the barrel.
I'm a
She's
huge
as bad as it
SNL
gets.
head.
Huge SNL heads over here. This is a Nepo baby. Who's her parents?
Just like some as like Lauren's assistant or something.
Okay. She's the pits. Here's Shane, and here's his Tate McRae, who I can't
But just
believe
facial hair,
has this
Kolya.
career. I don't
Not
know
any other hair.
What is happening?
Not your clothes.
I don't
Probably
know
not your
how anybody could
hygiene.
like her music. It sounds like
What is going on?
it sounds like it's worse than Addison Rae. All right, let's see. Shane, take it away.
Hi, I'm Shane Gillis, and I'll be hosting SNL this week with Tate McRae.
Shane, you were once a featured player on SNL, just like me.
Yeah, it was a cool day.
And now you're hosting. Do you have any advice for someone in their first season?
I'd say just get fired immediately.
Cool, got it.
Yeah, it worked for me. Hi, I'm...
And that was one of them. And they're going to show all of them. Shane posted this on his own Instagram. This is what he wanted everyone to cheer
There's someone
for him
even
for.
worse
They all said,
who's
sorry.
who he
Only
reminds
SNL
me
can
of.
make Shane, and they blame
Let's
SNL.
think
Guys,
back to,
start
like,
blaming Shane.
The
If I
30s,
went on SNL, I'd be
40s.
plenty funny.
Really negative
I'd have,
situation that happened. That
My
guy had a
spook
mustache
bank,
like that.
I'd bring this out. I'd throw this at somebody's head during the monologue. I wouldn't sit there and do this. He's to blame.
Yes,
not
Coach King.
SNL. Let's
Shane
stop
looks no
blaming SNL.
bueno.
SNL was very, very, very funny last week.
You like the 50th.
Oh, I loved the 50th
Yes, exactly, guys.
reunion.
19 circa
extravaganza.
1945.
I'm not
This
even
kind
being
of
sarcastic
mustache
about
was in
this.
fashion,
I do
right?
like the sketch where
I can't see it,
they get abducted by aliens.
I don't
Sorry.
remember that sketch. Oh, you like that Kate McKinnon, huh?
In that specific one.
I don't
What is
like
going
Kate
on? Oh,
McKinnon.
this is backwards.
I know who
I
she
can't see
is.
a
That
thing.
blonde
These are
girl.
Jet
Oh,
black.
I don't know what
Jet black.
bothers
and
me
they're
so much about
reflecting
her.
everything, so careful who you text.
Oh. Don't double charge me for that. Okay, let's watch Shane. This is the promo thing. He's going to do a bunch of takes. You know, these are supposed to be really funny.
Hi, I'm Shane Gillis, and I'll be hosting SNL this week with Tate McRae.
Shane, you were once a featured player on SNL, just like me.
Yeah, it was a cool day.
And now you're hosting. Do you have any advice for someone in their first season?
I'd say just get fired immediately.
Cool, got it.
Yeah, it worked for me.
Okay.
Hi,
Not good enough. Not good enough. Let's see the second one.
Hi,
Here.
I'm Shane Gillis, and I'll be hosting SNL this week with Tate McRae. Aren't you supposed to say something?
No? You already said all the important information.
No, I mean like funny promo banter so they get to know us.
Fine. Hi, Shane. Our names rhyme, and you were great in, I don't know, the live-action Shrek movie. Oh, that's how I know you.
I'm not Shrek. Hi, I'm...
Okay, very funny. It's not
I
Shrek.
mean,
Why? Because you
SNL
look like Shrek?
has not
You
been
thought I was
funny,
gonna
in
laugh
my
at that?
opinion, for a very long time.
I don't know what the
Like since
Shrek
the
is,
90s.
by the way. They came out with a new version of Shrek. People are up in arms. You know, because it doesn't look exactly the same as the old Shrek. That was just terrible. Let's hear this next one.
I'm Shane Gillis, and I'll be hosting SNL this week with Tate McRae.
Wow, I'm just realizing right now that our names rhyme.
That's true. Shane, Jane, and Tane McCrane.
My name's Tate McRae.
So Tane of you.
Oh! Yikes, Shane Gillis tonight. That's in just a half hour here, right? 20
Okay,
minutes.
so I think they're going to cover
Checking in on
his
Shane.
girlfriend.
Should we do this girlfriend thing right now? I think people need this.
Okay, let's do it.
It's
This
so
is
intense.
Good. This is so good. And
You guys are gonna see what I'm
so glad
saying.
people did this to her.
Okay, what?
But at the same time, I'm so upset they did this to Shane's girl.
Okay, I want to preamble this part. This part is, so I'm not down with like shaming women just because they act a little silly or something. She's young. I think she's like 22 or something like this. So keep this in mind. But poor thing. I mean, I'm just like that. Like, you know, she'll wise up. But you know, I think she calls Shane Gillis the most famous comedian in the whole world, and he has 1 million friends and all these things. Who has 1 million friends, by the way? I wouldn't want to be friends with anyone that had 1 million friends. I have like 5, 7 friends. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I just want to say she's young, and let's give her like some leeway here. But this was very, very sociologically interesting for me.
Girlfriend. Remember Shane's girlfriend. Do we have a note here?
Next up.
Now, do we have her Instagram? Could I get her Instagram first? Shane's girlfriend. Now, what is her name? She's a public figure now. And you'll see. You'll see she's more than a public figure. She's bigger than me. So it's fair game, they call it. Fair game, just like Hila Klein. And fair game,
Now,
just
gotta
like...
go easy. She just went brunette, so she's feeling sensitive.
Oh, really? Did she go brunette? I didn't know this. Fair game, just like Hila Klein. Fair game, just like the Bibis family. Who I love. I'm wearing orange today to celebrate the Bibises. And did you see the close-up of this necklace? I got this from, of course, the SpaceX site. And a lot of people online have been trying to figure out what my necklace is ever since CPAC. And a lot of people have been going, is it a starship? Is it some kind of evil, satanic, hexagonal symbol? It is a Bibis family appreciation necklace because orange. I believe in Bibis. And by the way, I didn't even have the war or this Palestinian stuff or Israel or the deaths. None of that was really on my mind until finally a redheaded kid was finally coffinized. And now I'm crying. So now I get it. Thank you for doing a redhead.
Sam
I finally
Bibby, you're
understand
funny.
the troubles of war. And by the way, I've donated $6,500 to the Beavis kids.
Sam
so
Bibby
you can't
are
even-
very funny. Steak
What
eater.
is that? What are they going to use it for? What are they going to use it for? Bring them back to life. Bring them back to life. Guys, I've lost a lot too. So it's the same fucking shit. Do we have her Instagram? Do people know who Beavis is?
Oh, yes.
People, do
They're
our
very
listeners, are
popular
you guys
now.
up to date? Because I'm up to date on every topic that exists. Every topic. Quiz me. And you'll see, I know a little bit or a lot about almost everything that's happened in the world, everything in entertainment, everything in music, everything in film, everything in comedians, everything in non-comedians, everything in regular people. And I know very well the Beavises. And boy, they were beautiful. Oh, they're so beautiful. Now, we discussed many times, is it okay to mock the Beavises? And Jules said, I don't think so. I think people are pretty upset about that. And I said, oh, okay, I'll probably just go, Beavis, and leave it at that. Here I am now. I can't stop talking about the Beavises. I hope this isn't, and if anyone's watching this is a character, obviously. What do you think? I wear this? Okay, let me show you Shane Gillis' stuff. This is Shane Gillis' girlfriend, and we've gone over her before. When they first hooked up, everyone was like, damn, Shane's with a 10. And I said, this isn't a 10. This is a real scary person. And I didn't know anything about her, but I knew these eyes. Okay, I go, no.
I stuck up for her hard, remember?
Yeah,
I was like,
you
she's
did,
a
remember?
beautiful woman.
And I
She's
said,
a great girl.
no. I go, I don't know how Shane could stand to be around her for 1 second.
So she looks
I go,
very
"This girl's gotta
different
be
here.
bothering
She looks
Shane. It's
very
gotta be so annoying." And then I even said, before I knew anything about her, I
Wait
said,
for it.
I bet you Shane just thinks, well, the way this girl acts, that's just how chicks act, bro. You know, so Shane, he's never really dated before. Shane's never had a girlfriend his whole life. He never had no girlfriend. He never even thought about girls. It was a stupid fantasy in his head. He didn't even want to fantasize about girls because that was a waste of his time. Being so stupid and fat and cross-eyed and shy and bad around women. You know, he'll drink all these beers. He gets too nervous. So when he got with this girl, you know, he didn't have any experience with women. He doesn't know, you know, a good girl from a shitty girl, from an annoying girl, from a chill girl. He don't know the difference. In his mind, he probably thinks, yeah, that's a chick. That's how chicks act. You just deal with it, right? Wrong. We're going to show you. I knew this girl was going to be trouble. Look at this. Look at this person. You know, when you look at that, a lot of people see this as a nice person, not me. No. All I see is trouble.
I thought she looked cute
And they
at
happen,
first, but just wait.
to
when she
stumble upon
speaks, it's
something,
a
I want to
bit-
thank the Shane Gillis Reddit community. Who was this who found this?
That is where I saw it, yes.
The Shane Gillis Reddit. You know, not only has she put on a lot of weight.
Well,
She has. She's put on a lot of weight. Now, I knew this is a heavy girl. This is a heavy girl inside and out. And she's put on a lot of weight. She's got that Florida body. She's got that Florida beer drinker's body. And I'm only saying this because everyone's like, oh, Shane, you know, he's with a 10. He's with a 10. He's not with a 10. He's with a 2 in my book. I got to show you this. This started on the Shane Gillis Reddit. Should I read the post first? Is there a Reddit
no,
post?
I just have the video.
Oh, really? Well, can you explain how you found
I just
this?
saw a Reddit post where everyone was going, oh my God, did you see Shane's girlfriend's cringe TikTok? She deleted it because the comments were so bad.
Wow.
So, of course, I had to find this.
So there's a Reddit post, and this had a lot of ups.
I spent hours looking for this TikTok. Unfortunately, I couldn't see the comments because it was already deleted, but I did find it re-uploaded by someone else.
And, you know, Shane's with this girl all the time. They're inseparable. She's with him 24 hours a day. And I knew this was going to be trouble. And then, of course, we go to Shane's Reddit, and they're going, you know, what's going on with her? TikTok, uh-oh. And apparently they were asking what's going on with her TikTok so much that she deleted a couple of her TikToks. So let's look at her TikTok. What is her name?
Grace.
Wow. Grace O'Malley, Swamp Talking. Now he should have. Oh my God, wait, her name is Grace?
Isn't that crazy?
And we tried to hook Shane up. Whoops. We tried to hook Shane up with Grace O'Malley
would be a great
from
match for him.
Barstool, who, by the way, is going to be brought up today. Wait till you see what we found here. Do you guys know the whole story about Brianna and Zach Bryan and the BFFs and Grace O'Malley, a.k.a. Swamp Donkey? Well, she's got her own show. She's been taken under Whitney Cummings' wing. But Grace O'Malley, we tried to hook Shane up with Grace O'Malley. He said, no, too ugly for Shane, huh? Too ugly. He didn't want that. Although they would have been a perfect fit. Now he's with Grace. What's her last name?
Brassel, I believe.
Brassel. And this is the wrong Grace. If Shane would have only listened to
as
us.
you guys may or may
Okay, hold on. This is the video, and this is the one that we're going to show?
This is the
So,
one that
as
she
you guys
deleted
may or
because
may-
she got so much hate. Maybe it was unjustified. We
Now,
should
how do
see.
you have this video if it's been deleted?
Someone re-uploaded it.
Oh, okay. It's on TikTok.com, though?
Yes.
How did they? Oh, it's on someone else's account. Got it. Okay. Here it is. And this is the video that is now deleted. This is Shane's girlfriend. This is a recent video. And we've only seen her smiling, drinking beers. And she's at Shane's side at all the events now. You know, she's always in that mothership green room. God, the hang in that green room, huh? The hang in that green room. They found this video. The dogs. You know, and by the way, the dogs are very nice. Most of Shane Gillis's fans are stand-up guys. They're regular guys. These are, what do you call them, normies?
I saw this. I think I have this in the notes. I saw a thread one time on Shane's Reddit where they posted a picture of her and Shane just walking somewhere to some party. And Shane was wearing regular cargo pants, pretty much the main.
Oh, my God. Tell this story,
The main pant.
Shane was wearing,
2020s.
now were they cargo pants or cargo shorts?
Cargo pants.
Shane was wearing cargo pants, which are
normal.
Perfectly normal. Every store right now selling men's pants is selling a version of a cargo pant. It's not weird. It's not out of style. It's, in fact, very in style. There is a 90s, early 2000s thing in the air right now. Cargo pants, just in case you didn't know, perfectly acceptable. I'm wearing cargos all the time. I wear big Justin Bieber style cargo pants everywhere I go. So big, I could hide a pair of blades, roller blades, underneath my cargo, and I could glide. Cargos are fine. So what did you see, Jules? Tell us what you found.
Half of the comments.
Shane Gillis's fans.
Picture, we're like, yo, bro, cargos, LOL. And like pictures of Napoleon Dynamite and cargos.
So Shane Gillis was wearing cargo pants in a picture on Instagram, and all of Shane's fans were going, bro, cargos? Oh, no, dog, no. As if that was the wackiest style of pant that you could buy, as if he was wearing skin-tight skinny jeans. We found that to be so weird. You know, we had saved this for many, many months in our notes about we were going to do a fashion segment covering some of these guys.
Oh, yeah, Jean Co. Oh, my God. I used to have Jean Co. pants when I was like a little raver kid.
Are ridiculous. Very similar to those guys who think wearing sunglasses inside is ridiculous.
So Shane fans aren't going to the mall.
Shane fans don't go to the mall. Shane fans are very normal. They're cool guys, but they don't really, you know, it takes a long time for them to get the new memo, let's just say. Well, here is Shane's girlfriend, and they found her TikTok. And this is one of the videos they highlighted.
So, as you guys may or may not know,
this is a video that she has deleted from her TikTok because it got so much hate. And you think at this point,
Poor
Shane's
thing.
like,
Let's
why
remember
are you
she's
getting so
young.
much hate
Okay, she's
right
young.
now?
She's a little
Why would
girl.
you get hate?
She's like
Why would
22.
Shane and his girlfriend get hate? We don't get any hate. Why is Shane getting hate? All right, here it is, and it says trying to make new friends in a new city.
I can relate.
Texas. You guys may or may not know, and it's Shane's girlfriend, Grace, putting on makeup in her room talking to TikTok. Let's take a look. You're going to love this video. Here it is.
So, as you guys may or may not know, I am dating world-renowned superstar, comedian of the world, Shane Gillis. And with that comes moving. And I've lived in...
Are we seeing her expressions good enough? I got the shades. I can't tell. That's good? Okay, we could see them. So you could already kind of see where this is going, huh? This is a little scary. Now, guys out there, imagine your girlfriend's on TikTok doing this. You could feel it, right? Imagine if Jules was doing this. So Shane, again, Shane's very new to dating. He doesn't understand. So he's going, yeah, dude, that's what girls do. They make stupid, silly videos. That's just a chick. Wrong. All right, let's watch this.
So, as you guys may or may not know, I am dating world-renowned superstar, comedian of the world, Shane Gillis. And with that comes moving. And I've lived in 3 different cities in the last 6 months. Okay. We've lived in Philly, in the city, and then for 3 months, and then we lived in West.
Okay, first of all, if you did your makeup that fast, it'd be over. So Shane already doesn't know. He just thinks that's how girls do their makeup, like this, and all girls talk to the TikTok, and all girls do their makeup, and all girls talk like this. That is absolutely wrong. All right, let's continue.
Westchester, Pennsylvania, because he was shooting a TV show, and now we live in Austin, Texas. Yeah!
All right, there's no.
I love that.
This is so much worse than I thought she was going to be. I was giving her the benefit of the doubt. I was just making fun of her looks. She's doing. No, stop it. There will be a divorce. There will be a death.
I'm going to turn it. Look, girls like this are so happy.
They're not
Yes,
happy.
they
You're
are.
going to see.
Now we
Here,
live
look
in
at this.
Austin, Texas.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, doggy.
Also,
here's the-
Texas.
Okay, stop it, Jules. We don't do those voices.
I'm changing into
You're
this type of girl, and
not
there's nothing you
changing.
can do about it.
Okay, so she's doing voices. She's a little wacky. She's a little sitcom-y.
We lived in Westchester, Pennsylvania, because he was shooting a TV show, and now we live in Austin, Texas. Yeah, doggy. And here's the thing, I don't have any friends here.
Okay. You know, you don't really have to explain. I hope I don't have to explain this. And guys out there, if she's acting like this, if your girlfriend's acting like this is not just how chicks act. I gotta, really emphasize that. So let's zoom in a little bit more. I really want you to see
Austin,
this.
Texas. Yeah, doggy. And here's the thing, I don't have any friends here.
Ooh, okay, so this is Wedding Crashers shit. You know, this is worse than, what's her name from Wedding Crashers, who blew up, by the way, like a balloon. Amy Adams, right? Was that Amy Adams in Wedding Crashers or the other one?
The other one.
Now, did that one blow up like a balloon? Because I saw a new commercial for an Amy Adams movie. She looks like Amy Schumer. And I saw a new Amy Schumer movie, which I loved. We'll talk about that later. But here's her little voice. Now, imagine you're Shane and you're dealing with this. And what do? You crack one of those Bud Lights, don't you? And you drink.
Yeah, doggy. And here's the thing, I don't have any friends here. And one thing about me is I need friendship so dearly. And like, I keep having my friends at home back on the East Coast in New York, they will fly out here on a dime. Like, they will be like, hey, Diva.
So
but
where
like,
are
I
they?
really have to push myself to make some friends. Shane has 5 million friends, and they're all 45.
5 million
they are
friends.
very 45 and up. Most of comedy is very Generation X.
I mean, I'm feeling bad for her again. She has to hang out with Ari Shafir.
Yeah.
She should
Some
be...
very old men. These men are older than me. These are some very, very old men. And I'm old. I'm older than Leanne Kreischer. Okay? I'm old. That's an impression of Bert talking about Leanne. So here she is. This is what's called millennial cringe.
I don't think she's even a millennial. She's
really?
like 24.
Oh, my God. That's 24?
Here, let's
She's
see.
very
She's
young.
acting like Hannah Ann Sluss.
No way.
No,
Hannah
Okay, I
Hannah
think
Ann,
next
yes, of
he's
course.
gonna do.
She's 25.
A dime, like, they will be like, hey, Diva, but like, I
Also, if your friends will come on a dime, where are your friends? Okay, so I think next they're gonna do Shane's thing on Saturday Night Live that I do not need to see again. So let's end with some breathing, shall we? The medical term for inhalation is called inspiration, and the medical term for exhalation is called expiration. So you'll notice we've talked about this a bit. So 70% of toxins leave your body through the process of exhalation. Okay. There's also, you'll notice an increased feeling of relaxation that comes with extension of exhalation. Okay. So most important thing here is that breathing is usually something that our body does for us, and thankful we are for this. Yeah. But it happens in the chest. It happens in the chest shoulder area. So I always like to start when I'm teaching breathing, especially if you haven't gotten into this, the first 2 or 3 breaths, let's have the fingertips on the shoulders, just reminding the shoulders to stay low, and also reminding us that we are sending the air lower. So we're going to inhale through the nose. The first time the shoulders might come up a little bit, it's fine, but have the intention of sending the air low, expanding your belly and even your side bodies and your rib cage. Okay. And when you exhale, pulling the belly in towards the spine and exhaling all the air out. And remember, you have that extra incentivization of 70% of toxins, 70% of things that your body wants to get rid of, leave your body through the process of exhalation. Okay? So the first couple of breaths, I think it's nice to just have the fingertips like this, the shoulders, just to remind them to stay low. And you're going to make your belly big when you breathe in. I like to say make your belly fat. And then you're going to draw the belly in towards the spine. Make sure all the air is out. Okay? We'll do 10 breaths together. So I hope it doesn't sound too far off. We're going to inhale through the 2 holes in your nose, sending the air as low as we can, making the belly and the side body as fat as we can. We're going to exhale all the air out. We're going to make sure there's no air left. Okay? See you in 10 breaths. It's also nice if you want a little bit more structure. Try to count to 3 or 4 on the inhale and let the exhale be a count longer. So if you get to a comfortable, easy breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let the exhale be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. Okay? Make sure all the air goes out. Slow, steady inhale. Feels good, right? So always go to www.redbarradio.net. As well, if you want to get more into breathing or yoga, I do online sessions. You can always call me 310-999-3610. Or you can email me, veniceashley727@gmail.com. And then if you support me on Patreon, that's awesome. Danielle just redid everything, so it looks super cool, and I'm very proud of it. www.patreon.com/Ashley Cummings. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here. Let's see. That Billy guy, I really like you. You're very funny. I hope to see you again soon. Bye, Dr. Chow. Oh, good. You did 5 count on the exhale? That's awesome. Yeah, your breath capacity increases. I don't think you did anything wrong, Luke. You just had some snappy kind of comments last night. Lizard Scars. Mr. Scars. Or is it Mrs.? We do not know. Shane fans only buy American classic tees. All right, guys. You are the best of the best. I'm so glad we figured out that echo. You did say one thing that was very funny. I think it was you, Luke. Lizard Scars. I don't know if hopefully you've never been here when the echo thing happens. So it happened last night, and I think it was Luke Casillo said, Mike sounds even more godlier than ever. I thought that was funny. Sam Bibley, we want you back. Good. I'm glad. You're very awesome. You better be back. All right, guys, have an amazing evening. If you can get to Trader Joe's, I would recommend. I'm still on my jalapeno poppers. Oh my gosh, someone gave me a super chat. Thank you. Who was that? Mitch on Demand. I told you you're low-key my new favorite person. The jalapeno poppers at Trader Joe's. No joke. All right, guys, I love you. Mwah! Have an amazing evening, and I'll see you